Next game is the Patriots and the Jets. The Patriots took this one 15-10. Mac Jones, solid output for a rainstorm against a really good defense. 15-29, 201 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. He's a good quarterback. Very underrated player, Mac Jones. Ezekiel Elliott had a huge day out of nowhere because he didn't get very many carries last game. 16 carries for 80 yards for him. Really good stuff. Rhamondre Stevenson, disappointing from him. 19 carries, 59 yards. Was definitely expecting more out of him today. Mac Jones had the 4 carries for 13 yards, and Demario Douglas had a carry for 5. Don't panic on Rhamondre just yet. I'm just, Ezekiel Elliott's going to be a thing here, but he's not going to lead the team in yards like this most days. It's going to be usually the Rhamondre show, but still, it's concerning to see Ezekiel Elliott back from the dead, basically, because Rhamondre had, I think, 3 times as many carries as Ezekiel Elliott did last week, and now Zeke is getting more carries, and he's more efficient with them. So watch out for that, but I don't think it's time to panic on Rhamondre Stevenson entirely. Farrell Brown led the way in receiving. He had 2 catches for 71 yards and a touchdown due to that 58-yard touchdown there. Kendrick Bourne had 4 catches for 46 yards on 5 targets. DeVante Parker had 2 catches for 19. Mike Gesicki had a catch for 18. Hunter Henry, 2 catches for 17. Disappointing stuff after he's been really good the first 2 weeks. Demario Douglas had a catch for 15. Zeke had a catch for 7. Juju had a catch for 5. And Rhamondre Stevenson had a catch for 3. So this is what the Patriots offense is going to look like. Mac Jones is going to get really solid output, and these receivers, it's going to get spread around completely evenly. Like, don't expect any of these receivers to really emerge. I think it's just going to be even every game for them. And watch this, I wonder if there's any rhyme or reason to why Ezekiel Elliott will get more carries in a certain game and why he'll get less carries in other games. That'll be something that we have to monitor as the season goes on because it's confusing for Zeke to have as many carries as he did. For the Jets, just absolutely brutal stuff from their offense. They need a new quarterback desperately. Zach Wilson, 18-36, 157 yards. I know it was a rainstorm and he's playing the Patriots, but that team seems to be completely folding in on themselves after Aaron Rodgers went down. They were arguing with each other on the sidelines, the coaches amongst themselves, or the players amongst themselves, I should say. Players fighting with coaches. It looks really bad. They need a spark in that locker room desperately. I think they should go after Gardner Minshew, but the asking price might be too big. We'll have to see there. Dalvin Cook, he's a drop. 8 carries for 18 yards. Breece Hall, disappointing stuff. 12 carries for 18. Nick Bawden had 1 carry for 1, and Zach Wilson just the 1 yard on the ground. Garrett Wilson, 5 catches for 48 yards. I think he's a buy low because he is by far the most talented receiver that they have. He's a top 10 talent at receiver in the entire league, in my opinion. And if they get a new quarterback, his production is going to increase. I wouldn't expect it to increase we were drafting Garrett Wilson as a top 5 in some spots, top 8 receiver in the preseason. I don't know if he'll get that with Gardner Minshew or someone else like that, but he'll definitely be better than this. But having said that, he's still leading the team in receiving, so you could do worse than him in fantasy while Zach Wilson is there, but it's just not ideal until there's a new quarterback. Alan Lazard had 3 catches for 39 yards. I know that guy is disappointed that Aaron Rodgers isn't there. Tyler Conklin had 3 catches for 26 yards. Randall Cobb just had the 1 catch for 12. Another guy who's probably super disappointed Aaron Rodgers isn't there. Dalvin Cook had 3 catches for 11 yards. CJ Uzomah had a catch for 9. Breece Hall had a catch for 9. And Michael Carter had a catch for 3. So Garrett Wilson, buy low on him. I think Breece Hall is a buy low also. Drop Dalvin Cook and cross your fingers that the Jets get a new quarterback soon.